Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So, congratulations to Brandon Rios for getting the third round TKO over Mike Alvarado. It was the best we've seen Brandon Rios look in quite some time, even though Mike Alvarado, he really didn't put up a fight and pretty much looked like he was done before the bell even rang. The first bell of the fight, that is. But even with saying that, we have to also congratulate Mike Alvarado. That's right, because Mike Alvarado made history in this fight against Brandon Rios in this trilogy this weekend. Allow me to elaborate. Now, I bet a lot of you guys didn't notice this, but right before the fight was stopped, right before the doctor stopped the fight, the doctor comes over to Mike Alvarado's corner. Now, before the doctor starts talking to Mike Alvarado, it already looks like Mike Alvarado, he's done. It looks like he's basically telling his corner, that's it, I've got no more. Now, as he's saying this, the doctor comes over and he starts to examine Mike Alvarado. He puts two fingers up in front of Mike Alvarado. And he asks Mike Alvarado, how many fingers do you see? And I bullshit you not. Keep in mind, Mike Alvarado, he had no swollen eyes. This was only the end of the third round. It's not like this was the 15th round, the 12th round. This was only the end of the third round, right? Both of his eyes wide open. Mike Alvarado, he looks at this man's two fingers and he says, I see four, right? Understand something. I've been watching boxing for quite some time, and I think a lot of you guys can agree with me. I have never seen a boxer get that answer wrong. I'm talking about, I've seen fighters with one eye completely shut and their good eye was starting to swell, and the doctor asked them the same question and they got the answer right. How many fingers do you see? The first fighter that pops in my head when I think about this scenario is Arturo Gatti, because I remember him in fights where his eye is completely shut. He's in a war, right? Cuts, bruised up and everything. Doctor comes over, how many fingers do you see? He gets the answer right, okay? So once again, Mike Alvarado, he made history this weekend, being one of the first fighters to get that answer wrong. I'm sure there's been someone else, but I think all of you guys can agree that this is something you seldomly see, especially a guy who once again has two good eyes. I know some of you guys are going to argue, say, hey, well, he got hit with a lot of shots and he could have been seeing double vision and so on and so forth. Once again, man, if Arturo Gatti can have one eye closed and the other eye starting to close and probably took double the punches that Mike Alvarado took, let's just say it's very hard to believe that this man couldn't count two fingers that was in his face. Now, at the same time, I do understand it's pretty hard on boxers because it's hard for a boxer to just flat out say, I don't want to fight anymore. I quit. This dude's whooping my ass. I'm about to get hurt, so on and so forth. I'm not going to win the fight. I mean, words like that, you can't even fix your mouth to say in the sport of boxing because of the criticism you will receive. I think when it comes to boxing, there should be when banks are getting robbed and the teller, she could hit like some little secret button and no one knows she hit the button to call the police. There should be some hidden button that these boxers or the trainers could hit to where they basically saying, I'm throwing in the goddamn white towel. I'm ready to get out of this damn ring. This man is about to kill me. So there should be some type of I quit button that you could hit, and therefore the referee will stop the fight and nobody will know that you personally quit, right? That probably will never happen, but it's wishful thinking. I'm looking out for the fighters that have to quit every now and then. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got. Once again, congratulations to Mike Alvarado for making history. And I'll catch up with you guys. I'm on to the next one.